everybody. Heading to the well right now. Been at the staging pad since 5:30 this morning. I'd gotten a call around 1:49 a.m. asking me if I was ready for a load and also to train somebody. Well, I'm trying to think. Well, you know what? Actually, that conversation started, I want to say, earlier than 1:40. I got the call for the load at 1:40, but the actual conversation started when I finished up the load from yesterday, which was man, I want to say 11 at night or something like that. I'm not sure. Somewhere around there. Late last night. The guy's like, hey, would you be willing to train somebody? I'm like, yeah, no problem. It's like, you know, if you do this favor for me, you know, we don't have any work right now, but as soon as we get it, you'll be on it. So you can meet up with him because he's already loaded and he's waiting at the truck stop for somebody. I'm like, sure. So I make it to the truck stop, and finally at 1:49 says, hey, we got a load, can you make it there? And man, I'm sorry, back and forth. To go back even further, I had already talked to the guy once. He gave me his information after that first conversation, and just basically, you know, got to know him. He's like, all right, cool, you know, I'll reach out to you once I find out, once I get a load, and I'll catch up to you, and then we'll just head to the well. Well, he had mentioned that he was running out of hours because he had started his day earlier. He had to go to the mechanic and get his truck looked at, and then finally gets the call to get a load and all that. And fast forward to, at that moment, he only had 3 hours left. Well, I'm leaving the well, there's no work, so he's not going to have enough time by the time I do get a load. So when fast forward to 1:49 in the morning today, I tell the guys, like, hey, look at his hours. And it's like, oh, he's got 1 hour left. He's not going to. He's like, okay, you know, what do you want me to do? You want me to still get this load? Get the load and sit, or what? He says, you know what? Go ahead, just get the load, and I'll find somebody else. I'm like, all right. Well, 5:30 this morning, we get here. I call dispatch saying, hey, I made it to the well. Go ahead and start my time for sitting at the well and on. So I'm just periodically looking to see if the yep, there is. Sand coordinator's waving me down. So 5:30 this morning, of course, is a shift change. Well, no, I call her, let her know, that's it. And then the guy calls me, the driver, he calls me, says, hey, it's around 6 o'clock, say, hey, did you try to get me or anything? Like, nah, man, what you call it, didn't the guy tell you they were trying to find somebody else for you because you were in the middle of a break and my hours are ticking? So figured he already had told you that, you know, he's going to assign somebody else for you. I said, well, okay, well, I'm going to call him. Well, by then, you know, of course, it's a shift change, and that guy's no longer there. He's gone home. Alright, so he calls dispatch. It's already 6 o'clock. A couple of minutes later, lady calls me and says, hey, you're here listed to train driver number whatever. I'm like, well, last night I was instructed that I would be, but per the last conversation with that person, he said he was gonna go ahead and find somebody else because of because he was in the middle of a break. So she says, okay, well, let me call him and call you back. So she calls him, then she calls me back. Said, hey, are you still at the staging pad? I'm like, yep. It's like, okay, I'm gonna go with him and tell him to head to the staging pad and meet up with you. I'm like, okay. And then I go back to sleep. I get a knock on the door around 9 o'clock. It's St. Coordinator saying, hey, you know, it's time to go ahead and head to the well, but let me meet up with all the drivers first. So he meets up with me and 3 other drivers. Basically, the meeting's about because this well is on you know, little small residential rural area. Somebody was jakebraking, going up and down these little hills in this little road that leads up to the well, and he's getting an earful of it. So yeah, just basically telling drivers don't use the jake brake and don't speed, even though the speed limit says 40. That's a joke. For us, it's like we're going like 10 miles an hour because the roads are so bad. But I'm gonna go ahead and start getting ready. We're gonna hook up, I'm guessing, to the sandcastle, since I'm over here lined up pretty close to it, and start getting unloaded, and hopefully we can get another one right after this one.
Your call will be answered in the order it was received. You are the first caller in the queue.
It's finished up.
Hello, Jose.
Hey!
What's going on? What's going on?
Oh, not much. Just finished offloading, ready for another one if you got it.
Sweet deal. Yeah, we'll have one here in just a moment, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Mr. Jose.
Alright, so we just start heading.
Nope, they're going to be loading back out of Lufkin again.
Lufkin, alright, more money.
Alright. Can we hear a 15? What do you want to take down, 11?
Yeah, let's see. As an ETA, well.
No. As when you got empty.
Oh, I'm sorry. 11:10.
Alright. Go ahead and put your stuff in right here. So yeah, I would say head on over to the left-hand side of my dear. I'm going to try and get some more leads. Hopefully I'll beat you before you get there.
Alrighty, sounds good.
Alright, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Alright, bye. Woo! Alright. Man, this load took a little bit longer than I expected. It was like about an hour and 20. Longer than that because I had to help a new truck that came in. I say new because hang on here. We got a little cow running around. Little cow, little froggy. Stay put. Anyway, they kept losing air pressure. Couldn't figure out why. And there was 2 guys actually checking out with the guard. He waved me out. Go ahead, I'll go. But anyway, they kept losing air pressure. I looked at it. I heard it. And I told them where it was coming from. And I'm not going to say where, because that would say I was be in an area of the truck I would not be allowed to say where I was at. But told them that's where I was at. And told them it's going to keep leaking until you get it taken care of. So they're going to have to do their best with that, or I mean, it's probably going to take them probably 2 hours to offload, maybe longer than that. I wish them luck. Either that or go to a mechanic and then come back. I would go ahead and try to offload it, even though it has an air leak. It's not going to hold pressure, but at least you can kind of offload the product. So, and they're offloading to the silo. So I was there maybe 20 minutes, helping them out as best as I can. We would fix the issue, but as soon as we got to a certain PSI, that issue would come back again. So, told them, yeah, they're going to have that taken care of. So, just called dispatch, as you heard, and the past 2 loads that I did were picking up out of Shreveport. Before that was Lufkin, but the 3rd time that I went to Lufkin, there was 20 trucks in line. And when I left with that load from Lufkin, that line was probably 30 trucks deep. And after I finished that 3rd load and I called them, they told me to go to Lufkin, but that following morning they said, we're not doing it from Lufkin, you're gonna have to go to Shreveport because it's taking you till Christmas to finally get loaded. Apparently they, I guess they got that line down. We're picking up in Lufkin again, which means the rate will go back up to 559, somewhere around there. Because we were picking up in Shreveport, in the meanwhile, the load rate was $499.70. It's only 48 miles from the well. But with the Lufkin load, it's I think like 60, 68, somewhere around there. I don't recall. So yeah, a little bit more money. That's good. Plus, I'll be actually passing up, or not passing up, like close to a pilot or gloves, so I can get some fuel or some food. But I think I'll be all right. Look good on fuel and everything. So I'll probably just head straight to the shipper, but the opportunity's there if I need to. If I change my mind, I got an hour and a half before I get there. So got enough for one more load. And today, I think I was there maybe a total of 5.5 hours, so I got an hour and a half of attention paid. What's up, boss?
I thought you wanted to go in there.
Oh, no, I'm done.
Hey, did she give you a load?
No, not yet, but you told me they're loading out of Lufkin.
Huh?
They said they're loading out of Lufkin again. So
She might have tried to call me. I hadn't answered. I had left on the phone in there. But when I called in, she said they didn't have a load.
yeah, me either. Yeah, so I'm just heading back towards Lufkin, and
I'm gonna go walk in and get me a Whataburger.
Hey, there you go. How's that? As it was a driver from another company, I think Performance or something like that. I'm not sure. But the first day, both of us got 3 loads that day for this well. The first go round, I was picking up from Lufkin 4070. He was picking up 47 CRC, which is like a greenish type sand. So after that, him and this other guy that he was tagging along with were picking up 47 from Lufkin. So we all 3 of us got 3 loads that day. So we all had a 24-hour day period where we were up. There's a water guy passing me up right now. All right, guys, y'all take care. I'll talk to you guys later and keep y'all posted. Hopefully load 2 will be available by the time I get there. So I got an hour and a half to kill. And just sit tight. Hopefully it'll be available pretty soon. Talk to you guys later. Be careful. Bye.